Okay, so as in the last video we have discussed about the counter current mechanism. In today's video we are going to see the role of other organs in excretion. Alright, so let me write here the topic, which is role of other, as we have seen the role of kidney in excretion. Alright, so now we are going to check out the rules of other organs in excretion. Alright, so here I am writing the definition of excretion first. Alright, so excretion is what? It is the removal of metabolic waste. It is the removal of metabolic waste. And I have already told you what is metabolism and what is metabolic waste. Alright, so metabolic waste includes what? Metabolic waste includes nitrogenous waste. So here I am going to write. So here I am writing nitrogenous waste. Alright. And again, second, we do have the waste, the metabolic waste, which is carbon. Carbon is also a metabolic waste, alright, which is produced in the process in the respiration, alright, when you breathe. Okay, so third we do have, that is what? That is bilirubin and biliverdin. Bilirubin and biliverdin. Biliverdin. And they both are involved in what? RBC's death. Alright, like how they are produced, as I told you in my previous lecture as well, bilirubin and biliverdin are produced when RBCs are dead. Alright, as the RBCs were dead in spleen, alright, then hemoglobin was released. So when heme was broken down, the two chemicals were released. Those were bilirubin and biliverdin. Alright, and I told you that as well. Then it was going to liver. It was going to where? Liver. Alright, because bilirubin and biliverdin are the bile pigments. Alright, so here now let's see, as we have talked about nitrogenous waste. In nitrogenous waste, what is include? Urea. Alright, which was made in the liver, and urine was made in what? It was made in the kidney. So here I am writing kidney. So now let's talk about the organs. Alright, so first we have, that is lung. First one is lungs. Alright, we know that respiration is happening, and wait, let me select here. Alright, so we have 200 milliliter carbon dioxide per minute is releasing. Alright, 200 milliliter carbon dioxide per minute. Alright, and we do have tidal volume, that is equal to 500 milliliter per minute. So let me write here the tidal volume as well. Tidal volume is equal to what? It is equal to 500 milliliter per minute and 0.5 per minute. Alright, liter if I do talk about. Alright, so how lungs is involved, as I told you. Then second organ we have, that is skin. Skin. Alright, skin produces two things. Wait, one I'll write here, another I'll write here. So skin produces two things. Initially I'm going to write the first one. It produces sweat gland. Sweat gland, which is also known as pseudoferous gland. Pseudoferous gland. And it helps in what? It helps to maintain, or its main function is to cool down the body. Alright, its main function is what? To cool down the body. To cool down the body. Alright, so second secretion of skin is what? Sebaceous gland. So let me write here, sebaceous gland, which is also known as oil gland. It is a oil and known as sebums or sterols. Alright, so now we have the third one, which is saliva, which is what? Wait, that is saliva. Saliva is what? Saliva is the excretory substance. It is an excretory substance. Excretory substance. Alright. Then fourth one we do have, that is, wait, that is liver. Liver, which forms what? Which forms bile. So as you can see here, yes, here as you can see, here we have liver and here we have bile, which has two pigments. And what are those two pigments basically? These are bilirubin and biliverdin. Alright, bilirubin and biliverdin. Then again, what we do have? We do have small intestine as well as we have large intestine as well. Alright, as we know that defecation is happening. So here, let me write here. Number 5th, by the anus or large intestine. As you can see here, here we have small intestine, this is large intestine and it's opening. Alright, small intestine, large intestine, and what's happening here? Defecation. Here I am making alright. So again, I have to tell you here an important thing. Ammonia is converted into urea. Why ammonia is converted into urea? Why ammonia is not coming out from the body itself? Alright, so let me write here this an important point. Ammonia is converted into urea. Alright, why it is now the question is why it is converted into urea, why it has not came out from the body itself. Just because ammonia needs a lot of water to be removed. Ammonia needs what? It needs a lot of water to be removed. So that's why we don't have that much water in our body so that we can remove ammonia. Ammonia is removed from an organism which are living in the water, which are like marine organisms. All right. So the one who are living in the water, they remove ammonia from their body. So those are known as ammonotelic. But we don't remove ammonia from our body. We take ammonia and then ammonia is converted into urea, and where this process is happening, this process is happening in liver, in liver. All right, as we have discussed that. All right, here we were having amino acid C carboxylic group, here we were having NH2 amine group, here we were having H, and here radical. We were doing amination, deamination. Here it was combining with carbon dioxide and was going to the urea cycle, then urea cycle, and ultimately urea was formed. Then it was gone to the kidney, and in the kidney urine formation was done, and ultimately this urine has gone out from the body. All right, so here this is ureter, and here we have ultimately what? Urine. Urine, and this is ureter. All right, now you understand why we don't have ammonia, like why we don't remove ammonia. Why ammonia is converted into urea in our body. So this is just because of we don't have a lot of water to remove this ammonia, because ammonia needs a lot of water to be removed. All right, that's why this ammonia is converted into urea. And just because we are removing urea from our body, so our human body, or we are known as what? Human body is urotelic. Just because we are removing urea, and the one who are removing ammonia from their body are ammonotelic, and the one who are removing uric acid from their body are uricotelic. All right, so this was all for today. In the next video we'll be going with the disorders of excretory system.